going on, beautiful people? Your girl Stichiz here, back with a new season of we're cooking with Stichiz. Yeah! All presented by our good friends at Publix, where shopping is a plaisir. And back for a three-peat, baby. We got Chef Ram.
Yo.
How are you, Chef?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm excited.
So am I.
Because the first time you came, you made my favorite.
Macaroni au gratin.
Macaroni gratin. The second time you come, you did something different.
The second time I totally flipped the script. I did a sweet plantain crepes with a barbecue infused syrup.
And that thing was lit.
It
Even
was
had a
fire.
Nanda Lewis eating that thing, child. So today, Haitian Heritage Month.
Yes.
What dish are you cooking for us?
All right, so I figured I'd take it back to when we were kids, right? I know my mother, your mom,
Everybody,
so on and so
my
forth.
daddy,
Everybody, right? We did and we ate spaghetti Haitian.
It's right.
Gotta take it back.
So what's the difference between spaghetti and spaghetti Haitian?
So the typical spaghetti is made with marinara sauce, might have Parmesan cheese as a topping, but with our spaghetti Haitian or spaghetti Haitian, we have alanso, smoked herring, we have smoked beef sausage, we have smoked, we have regular beef, hot dogs. So it's a trifecta, and we of course gotta have the épices right here, Michelle's marinade.
Nice.
Fresh herbs, man, nothing but fresh herbs. We have the thyme, we have the tarragon, we have the flat leaf parsley, basil,
Everything.
cilantro, everything.
And you could get it all at Publix.
All at Publix.
For a good price.
Correct.
Yes.
I'd be remiss if I didn't add, Haitians always gotta have an egg.
I didn't know that.
It's an egg. It's optional, but for the most part,
Okay.
everywhere that I've seen it served always has
Always
an egg.
has
So you
eggs.
can have yours with or without.
Okay, so are we ready to cook?
Let's get it.
Bam, don't move.
Start off with a hot pan, right?
Okay.
I have a flavored oil right here. So
What's in it?
So in here we have some minced garlic, we have some herbs, basil, tarragon, some fresh herbs, a little bit of light salt, and some olive oil. So
Okay.
flavored oil to give us a head start.
Awesome. So Chef, as we're putting this oil, I know the last time we were here, we were just kind of borderline out and in of the pandemic. How have you been doing with your business even throughout the pandemic?
So luckily, man, 2020, 2021, we kind of took a hit. We were kind of slow, but luckily, thank God, 2022, everything's moving along. So
Picking
I'm
up.
back to traveling all over Florida,
Oh, wow.
in-state, out of state. Private chef work, catering, and I also added chef instructor onto the resume.
Yay,
I'm
so
at
you
Atlantic
teach other
Technical.
chefs.
Yes.
That's awesome.
All right, so
Okay.
we have our oil going on.
About how much oil? Just enough to...
We could do, say, about maybe 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
I always like to start off with hot oil. Then we have the épices.
Épices.
We
And
have
you
it
actually
home.
sell your épices as well.
Yes, ma'am. Michelle's marinade.
Michelle's marinade. Okay,
Ooh,
ooh,
smell
look at
that,
that. Come get a close-up of
Smell
that,
that.
baby. It smells good. It
Yes,
smells
yes,
good. Man,
So what I like to do with my épices is I like to saute it, heat it up first until it starts to turn yellow. Once it starts to turn yellow, then we're gonna go ahead and hit it off with a little bit of pat tomate, which again you can get from Publix.
Pat tomate, which
tomato
is
paste,
tomato paste.
right? You know, we gotta keep it Haitian
Pat
like.
tomate. You know, for a long time I didn't know how to say that in English.
Nah,
I'm like, how do you say pat tomate?
pat tomate,
Pat tomate.
tomato
I'm
paste,
like, what is that?
right? So we
Okay.
let that go for a bit.
Okay.
A little bit fell on there, but no
Nice.
problem. So this is yours.
Alrighty.
So you get that to working. Once everything starts to mesh and blend in perfectly, then we're gonna go ahead and hit it off with our beef hot dogs.
So we cut them up.
Cut them up.
And this you can get at Publix too,
You
right?
can get everything here literally at Publix except Michelle's marinade, but I'm working on that.
Gotcha.
And with your beef hot dogs, you want to start cooking those off, letting them saute until you start to smell that flavor, that aroma starting to hit, right?
Nice. Love it.
So once we get the hot dogs in there, we're then gonna hit it off with some smoked beef sausage. So I did a trifecta. Let me get yours right here.
And some people, they just use, you can use chicken, you can use fish, whatever you
It's
want.
pretty much up to you as far as the protein. You can use beef hot dogs, smoked turkey sausage, you can use pork hot dogs, depending on your level as far as flavor-wise, what you want to go as far as flavor.
Nice.
And I also have some, you know what this is, Stitch?
Herring.
This is smoked herring, or in Creole, alanso.
Awesome.
Now with smoked herring, it has like a nice, real potent flavor, and it's a little bit salty, so we might want to add a little bit as we go. So this is yours.
So we could cut it up.
Yeah, let's get it.
You have your business going.
Correct.
It's picking back up in 2022.
Yes.
What else is going on?
So as I said, I'm now also a chef instructor at Atlantic Technical College, so teaching future culinarians how to get in the game as far as food-wise. Just trying to push the culture, man, as far as Haitian cuisine.
Nice.
To show everybody that Haitian cuisine is more than just the typical black rice, which is good, but you know, we're also more to it. So we want to let that go, give it a little flip, right? So now we have our smoked herring, we have our smoked beef sausage, we have our beef hot dogs. Now we're gonna hit it off with some fresh onions.
I love, once upon a time I hated onions.
Uh-oh.
But then I grew up, and it's like when you start cooking, you cannot cook nothing without.
You got adult taste buds.
Adulting. Adulting. Okay.
All right. So it's up to you how much onions you want to add. It doesn't matter. You can use white onions. You can use red onions. I figure we give Stichiz white. I'll go with the red.
Like it.
So then we're going to saute off our onions. Right. This is yours. Red pepper.
Thank you, sir.
We have yellow pepper, orange pepper, green pepper, whichever one you want to add. You know you have a nice healthy meal in terms of veggies when you have an array of colors. So we have the red pepper, we have the orange pepper, the yellow, the green, and we have the fresh herbs, right?
C'est bon, c'est bon.
So that's going, once you get your peppers cut, we're gonna go right into the pans with them and get those sauteing together.
Okay. And Chef, I remember at one point you guys were doing a scholarship as well for students.
Yes, that kicked off
happening?
pretty well. So I have to check on the students, but I believe they're probably now sophomores or juniors in college.
That is amazing.
Thank you. So we have our onions, we have our peppers in there. Now with your sausage and your hot dogs, you want to be careful how long you let them cook. You want them to just get nice and browned periodically. Work them in the stove, work them in the pan. Just give it a nice little flip, right?
Nice. Put my little peppers
So what
in
color
there.
you have in yours?
I got red, trying to put my little yellows.
All right.
Put my yellows and my reds.
So once we get our peppers in there, we're gonna go ahead and hit it off with the fresh herbs. So I have red, I have orange peppers in mine, and
Nice.
Stitch has red and yellow. Again, like I said, as far as veggies, guys, you know you have a nice healthy meal. The more colorful veggies you have, the healthier your meal is.
Nice.
All right?
And all you can get at Publix.
All you can get at Publix. Literally everything here, from the eggs to the hot dogs to the sausages, the diced tomatoes, everything here is at Publix. Real economical meal. A lot of people, they assume they have to spend a lot of money, and it takes a lot of time to make a good home cooked meal. So now we go to our herbs. Let's give you a little bit of parsley.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, gonna cut my little orange ones up.
Now you don't have to go as fast as me.
Let's see here. Still haven't met. Okay, really? Now you're showing out. Now you're showing out, my boy. Now you're showing out. Nice.
All right. So here's your basil.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is something that's super quick.
Super quick.
Like you said, it doesn't take long to
Doesn't
do.
take long at all. And the best part, every ingredient here at your neighborhood Publix, all fresh ingredients. So we have the basil, we have the parsley. We're gonna go ahead and go with the fresh tarragon.
Okay.
So we just have an array of flavors in here.
Of course, you always want to wash it before, which
Correct.
you did.
That's your tarragon.
I gotta learn how to cut up like that.
But you know what? She's gotten better though.
Thank you.
I gotta give you that.
I appreciate
If
that.
nothing else, I'm gonna give you that.
My food's still good though.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
The
It's still
technique
good.
doesn't matter as long as it tastes good, right? So we have our thyme in there, about to go in now. Now with the thyme, I don't cut it up. We literally can just put a stock of thyme in here, and then later on we'll take it out. So the thyme infuses the flavor in it. And we wouldn't be Zos, we wouldn't be island folk, we wouldn't be Haitian if we don't have some pima to it.
Pima.
Right?
Pima is peppers.
Peppers. This is Scotch bonnet peppers we have in here.
So I'm not a Pima. I know. Don't judge me.
So this batch is mine. So I'm a pima person, I'm a pepper
So I'm
person.
gonna do mine without Pima.
Right.
How about
but
that?
you have the option, like I said, it's optional.
There you go.
All
So we
right.
got one with pima,
And one without.
one without pima. Whatever tickles your fancy.
And what I did was, while everything else was going on, guys, we cooked our pasta. The pasta is cooked al dente. Do you remember what al dente?
Pero
Al dente, to the teeth.
to the teeth.
Yes, so you want to cook your pasta al dente. Not too soggy, then again, not undercooked either.
Right.
I'm just wishing you guys can look in here. You know, gotta change the vibe. Here's your scallions.
Thank you, sir.
And everything is fresh.
So what else is happening with you, chef?
Besides the chef instructor thing, I'm also doing in-home private chef work,
Oh, nice.
in-home catering services, and again, with the pandemic practically over, we outside. So
back
Michelle's
outside.
Marinade, we're coming back with Michelle's Marinade. That's making a comeback. So if you guys ever want to order your own épices or Michelle's Marinade, let's get it.
Nice.
That's the way to kind of cook like Chef Rob without having Chef Rob there in a sense.
And where can people go to find you?
I'm everywhere, man. So I'm on Instagram. So let me show off just a little bit while I look at the camera and don't look at my hands.
Nice.
I'm on Instagram at The Real Chef Rob. That's the personal IG. Business IG is at Michelle's Catering. Again, at The Real Chef Rob. Still got my fingertips. You know I was praying a little bit while I was
I know. I'm gonna let you live. I'm gonna let you live. So
All
we're
right.
gonna let this cook for a little bit, family, and we'll be right back.
Come back.
Cooking with Stichiz. Mine look pretty,
I
chef.
see you. I see you.
She look colorful.
All them colors. So now we're gonna get these beautiful sausage and hot dogs and peppers and onions right on top
So
of
you
it.
don't put cheese in yours?
No. Spaghetti Haitian, Haitian spaghetti, no Parmesan cheese. That's what, as you asked me earlier, that kind of differentiates between Haitian style spaghetti and regular spaghetti with a marinara sauce.
Gotcha.
Then can't forget the egg, right?
So you cut it.
And it's up to you how many eggs you want. You can do the half, you can do the whole, and then we're good to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's spaghetti Haitian,
Haitian.
cooked by Chef Rob.
And Stichiz.
And for more Haitian cuisines, you can go to publix.com/Haitian Heritage. Happy Haitian Heritage Month, family. Eat good,
Mangez bon.
manger bon. There you go. That's our word for today. Manger bon.
There we go.
Love you for free.